Wow. Wow.
Man.
And I say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Purist podcast here live on bodyslam.net. And oh my fucking God, ladies and gentlemen, what a day in the world of professional wrestling. Look, let's start out like this. Shane McMahon.
My brother Shane McMahon?
With so much heat. So much heat. We're talking Tessa Blanchard heat, apparently.
Whoa.
You know, we don't say that name. We don't say that name on this podcast.
Last time
you know it was bad.
Last time I heard Tessa Blanchard had a job.
Man.
Yeah.
Whew. So much heat. He gone. How are you going to get rid of the president, the owner of the fucking company's son? How are you going to future endeavor him?
Hold on. Vince was like, yeah, I don't give a shit about my son.
Apparently. He's like, Austin, you're my new son. Fuck Shane.
Hey, so check the record. Triple H, out with heart surgery. I'm sorry. A medical condition. Shane McMahon released quietly from the company.
Quietly? Did you not see it was blasted all over Twitter at 7:30 in the morning?
Hey, man, look.
Look, I woke up this morning. I got to work.
He was quietly released from the company. They quietly parted ways.
That boy had so much heat, bro. Look, I was at my work. Guy walks in and goes, "Hey, did you hear about Shane McMahon?"
Here comes the
I said, "What about Shane McMahon?" He goes, "Why is Daddy fire him?" I said, "Excuse me?" So immediately I jumped on the Twitter machine and I was like, "Oh shit!" I had 32 messages, all about that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we had the most historic match in all of AEW.
Hey, I got a riddle for you.
Okay, shoot.
Why is Shane McMahon the best in the world and CM Punk is not?
Because MJF beat him tonight.
Because Shane McMahon only lost one time tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
Shots fired. Wow. Julian can wait to get that joke off. That was like his dad joke of the day. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's talk about AEW Dynamite, ladies and
gentlemen.
You know,
Mrs. Man is probably watching this. He's like, yeah, that's good shit, Julian.
Yeah. AEW Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about that. Look, tonight started out very strange because the very first match of the night was supposed to be
a man with a plan.
Shawn Moxley versus the Brian Kendrick.
It was supposed to be a wild thing versus a man with a plan.
Now, let's do this. Shane, I want you to listen very carefully.
Okay.
Hey, riddle number 2. What do the Brian Kendrick and Whoopi Goldberg have in common?
They should stay off of Twitter.
Oh man!
I'm not trying to have no smoke with nobody. I'm gonna leave this one alone. Go ahead. Go on the story.
Look, ladies and gentlemen. Remember we talked about this a while ago about the
not saying dumb shit on Twitter
about the elongated man. What basically this character on the Flash TV show. Shut up, Shane. Look, basically it boils down like this: don't put shit on Twitter.
No.
Because guess what? That shit is going to come back, bend you over, take some lube, put it on their hands,
like this.
Shove you in your ass. That's what's going to happen. Basically, Brian Kendrick said some very derogatory things online.
Hey, kids, if you do a report on the Holocaust, do not get your sources from thirdreich.net.
Exactly. When you're trending on Twitter for the negative reasons, look, right away, Tony Khan was like, yo, we're not going to have that shit here.
Hey, so trip this. Who tipped?
But wait. Let me read the statement by Tony Khan. We've been aware of a offensive comment made in the past by Brian Kendrick. There is no room in AEW for the views expressed by Brian. We think it is best for all that Brian be pulled from tonight's card. As we gather more information, we'll announce the replacement bout soon. Now, basically, Brian Kendrick. Some of the tweets online are just funny. There's one and I follow Brian Kendrick, which is crazy. Brian Kendrick got cut by the WWE and AEW legitly in a 24-hour span.
Damn.
Wow.
Wait, that's oh my
He
god.
got cut by WWE too.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
He got cut by WWE yesterday.
How-
signed
how
with AEW
to-
today.
How
Got
to lose
booted
2
today.
jobs in under 1 day?
Brian Kendrick gained his release from WWE this morning.
Shane McMahon is still
And
better
literally-
than both Brian Kendrick and
Yeah.
CM Punk.
True. He's the
Man.
best in the world.
I mean, he's legitly been canceled. It is what it is. Here's the thing. It happened. It's over. Wow.
Wow.
I've never lost 2 jobs in 24 hours. That's fucking crazy. But-
Strike 2.
Anyway, so we get John Moxley facing off against Wheeler Yuta. And I gotta say,
Wheeler of the Yudas?
Wheeler Yuta came out the gate like, yo, I'm about to beat your ass. And he came out fighting. Like he came out, this was probably one of the best Wheeler Yuta matches in AEW I've seen.
But wait, who was accompanied by Wheeler Yuta and Orange Cassidy?
Who was it, Shane? Tell me who was
It was a very evil Danhausen.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Danhausen is now part of the best
Very
friends.
evil.
I mean, I assume he's part of the best friends. Jim Ross was really salty as fuck. As usual. Jim Ross was salty as fuck about it.
My God, I wanted to be their best friend. Why didn't they invite me?
Yeah, well, it happens. So anyway, the match actually was really good. I mean, Wheeler Yuta came out like he came out there, like he came out to fight. And surprisingly, he took Moxley to like the limits, bro.
Yes, he did.
Julian, what do you think about that?
So, came in late for this match. Had to watch it on the replay on my Sling TV DVR. And so shades of the match from last week with John Moxley when he made his return. The vibe once again that anybody could have won this match. I mean, you still kind of know the Moxley's going over, but still the back and forth is peers wrestling.
Yes.
So no, it's not a squash match.
No.
It's not superstars. It's not Sunday Night Heat. I mean, this is peers wrestling.
You mean it wasn't like Full Metal?
You mean it wasn't on Velocity?
Not like Jacked.
Jacked.
Yeah. Anybody could have won this match. And both guys look strong. They both looked really strong in this match. And Moxley's, reception for this guy is just over the top. And the reason why I think they're booking him like this is because in the end, he has, really win or lose, he has nothing to really win or gain. Because he's had the debuts, he's had the titles, he's had the big wins, he's had the big marquee matches early in the show. I know that AEW is really trying to build the championships of the company around their homegrown talent. And so now they just have guys like Moxley just putting on good big matches.
Yeah.
And maybe building up or just solidifying or just making other guys look good, win or lose. And that's exactly what he did. He did the same thing last week also. And so now it's just, he's no drunken hillbilly, but he still likes to fight. And he comes out here and
he doesn't do no
and
Hujarana.
he does a good job every week. So he's maintaining his rep, as they would say. And eventually his win-loss record is going to get to such a level that he's going to challenge for blank title, or he's going to fight people like Bryan Danielson or CM Punk, or maybe he'll fight Cody. Maybe he'll fight. Maybe he'll come head to head with Dan Lambert and his people. You never know. Maybe he'll come to head to head with House of Black. You never know. But
Yeah,
there's
we'll talk
plenty.
about
There's
one.
plenty. The dude's like collisions waiting to happen. Just looking to fight.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the House of Black later because
Yeah,
I have my opinions on that match too.
and he's still working in solidarity with the Shield brothers. We're in the Shield
Yeah,
band.
exactly.
He just doesn't want to have any gears on his
Look.
Shield fans.
So here's the thing. It was really a really interesting situation. I mean, it to me it was really great. So let's talk about what happened at the end of the match. So that was the most. And I'm gonna say this, ladies and gentlemen. I had talked about this about 3 months ago,
Yes.
and now it happened. And I'm just gonna say this. Look, AEW, if you're listening, which I know you are, because it seems like you.
I mean, Vince McMahon listens to us, so
If you're listening, if you're gonna take my my ideas, let me know. Okay, give a brother some royalties because I deserve that shit. And what I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, is this. So a few weeks ago, we were talking about Bryan Danielson teaming with John Moxley,
or
with Eddie
God,
Kingston,
Stevie.
with CM Punk, forming their own like faction.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, tonight, during AEW Dynamite, Bryan Danielson walks down to the ring, gets in the ring, and makes this impassionate plea. Basically says, hey man, I've been watching you, and I wanted to fight you. I wanted to fight you so bad. But now, as I sit here and think about it, why would I want to fight you when we can team together and run this place? And he made some very valid points. He made some very valid points. He said, you can beat some millennial cowboy and become an AEW world champion. You got some goof dressed up like a dinosaur that's one half of your tag team champions. And you got some skinny kid running around here calling himself a Spanish god. You can be the TNT champion.
Yeah.
He made a lot of sense.
And
So
John Moxley was like,
I said this weeks and weeks ago.
Yeah.
The vets are going to take on the young lions. And it would be great for the vets to put the young lions over. That'd be awesome. Tonight we've seen CM Punk put over MJF. A pillar. What are your thoughts, Julian?
I like it in theory, but we know how it pans out.
No. Let's not do the whole let it play out bullshit, because in the WWE that means nothing. Here at AEW, when you say let it play out, it actually plays out.
Hold up. I'm talking main event mafia.
oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Main event mafia.
And when I say that, it's the idea is that these veterans get together, form a faction, and they're going to raise up the young guys or raise up the homegrown talent. But they kind of end up hogging up the spotlight because they're vets and people love seeing them. And when you put them together, it's like putting together the American Olympic basketball team and everybody wanting to see them. And hey, we're going to help raise up Peru. Yeah, and ain't nobody paying money to see Peru. They're paying money to see you. They're coming to the Olympics to see you. And so once the vets do the job, how believable is it going to be? I mean, they're going to have to really they're really going to have to put over the young lions. And what's going to happen is the very first time when the vets win, it's going to be, oh, the old guys are burying the young guys.
Yeah, that's usually how
it's going to be the constant back and forth. Now, and I know in TNA, there was the whole, who was the booker, who had creative control. And
424.
And you had Pritchard, you had Hogan, you had Bischoff at the time, and whatever. Now it's different. Tony Khan has final say, whatever. and the contract, whatever. But if you have a super group, what is the point of having a super group if they can't win? And how long can a super group go on before they implode? It's. I mean, it kind of happens. So if you have a super group, how long can they keep on beating up the young lions before it gets repetitive? And also, how long can they continue before there's payoff? I mean, there has to be a payoff to it, and the payoff has to be that the old veterans who banded together eventually end up splitting up, unless, of course, you insert a third faction. And this is where WCW dropped the ball with the NWO invasion. It should have been WCW, NWO, and the Flock. That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
That would have given the whole storyline a whole lot longer legs. The reason why WWE versus WCW versus ECW didn't work is because Vince was never going to let WWE lose. So that's a whole separate story. And so in this storyline, Tony Khan is going to have to let the imports or the WWE vets win and lose. I mean, there's going to have to be wins and losses on both ends. The young lions are going to have to take some losses. They may have to lose some titles. And that's going to be one of those things where, do we want to take this title and put it on, they're putting the titles on the WWE guys. I told you. I mean,
the total burial.
And then are we going to have like a Japan faction, whatever? So, I mean, is it doable? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a storyline. It doesn't have to last 5 years. I mean, you can let this thing run the course of 1 year or 18 months and just let it be done with. It's not like it hasn't been done with. It's like it hasn't been done before, but just don't let it run the way like Main Event Mafia did or Aces and Eights.
I can understand that. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about that, though. Sorry. The thing about that is this.
Or
I don't
Fortune.
think Tony Khan would do that. I think he's more of a wrestling fan. He's a wrestling purist.
Mm-hmm.
He likes good matches. He likes good matchups. He likes good storylines. He doesn't want to oversaturate the bullshit. You know what I mean? The bullshit stories. The can they coexist? The dirty C word. He doesn't do that stuff. He puts on quality matches.
Yes, he does.
That people actually want to fucking see.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it like this. We have a chance to see Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson as a tag team in AEW, facing off against guys like Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, or Santana and Ortiz, or Sting and Darby. Matches that have never happened before. Like
Lee Moriarty or
and imagine, like you said, what if we brought in Lee Moriarty? What if we brought in Daniel Garcia?
Fox's cool son.
Think about that. Can you imagine a group of guys like that, no nonsense, just get in the ring, beat your ass, and win matches? And the Tony Khan is putting together things that people actually want to see, and that's what makes AEW such a great product. I mean, how many times can we see Brock and Roman? Think about that. How many times can we actually watch Brock and Roman?
How many times are we going to see the Usos versus the New Day?
Exactly. Like, let's see some new shit. Develop some new stars. And vets are supposed to be, the vets in this business are supposed to elevate the young talent, because guess what? We're not going to be around forever.
Correct.
We need to elevate someone else and bring them up. So by bringing up guys like Garcia, like Lee Moriarty, imagine if they brought in fucking John Gresham. Can you imagine that? John Gresham versus anybody in AEW.
Oh my God.
Fucking awesome.
Yes.
So we talked about this before. I put this over. And that's what I was a little upset when I said, I'm like, wow, these motherfuckers just stole my shit. But on the flip side, Ladies and gentlemen, guess what today is? Today is free agency day. What that
Yeah.
means is that every one of the 100 and some odd people that the WWE fired over the course of the last
2
90
years.
days, their 90-day no compete clause is up.
Get your shotguns. There's a bear cat on the loose.
Wow.
Look, I sincerely hope and pray that if Keith Lee does debut at AEW, it is not
And
some
hope and
fucking
pray.
stupid Bearcat name.
No.
And you know,
there's a crazy demolition-esque man on the loose.
And you know what's really funny? And I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I'm gonna bring it up now because it's Black History Month. And Keith Lee made a quote on Twitter.
Basking in my glory.
And oh my god, so many people unfollowed him
What?
because they thought it was some some anti, some racist type of thing. He was literally quoting a phrase from the fucking Star Wars movie. Star Wars. Like he just quoted a Star Wars reference, and someone flipped their shit. You want to know what it was?
What do you say?
I'll read this to you.
Read me that Star Wars quote.
Through victory, my chains are broken. Time has freed me, and now the Force shall guide me. That was fucking Luke Skywalker.
Wow.
You know who mainly those people were? People that were fans of him in WWE, and they're like, "Oh my god, now we don't care about him anymore." Well, that's your loss.
No, these were people that thought because he's a black man, he's outspoken, that because it's Black History Month, that they figured, oh, it's some racist shit about being a slave.
It's not.
It was a quote from fucking Star Wars.
A quote from Star Wars. if they're really that stupid, then wow.
People are really that stupid. He changed his Instagram. I mean, his Twitter handle to Free Lee because he's free. His 90 days are up.
He's free.
Really? Like that's crazy.
Every February for Black History Month, every day of the month, I do a profile on a black professional wrestler, and talk about their accomplishments, and it goes from current to, from Sailor Art Thomas, Bobo Brazil to current.
I like that.
To current modern day wrestlers. And I didn't do Keith Lee last year, but I did him in 2020. And he was day 17. Actually, he was I did him on my birthday. This month I start off with the New Day, everything updated with, Xavier Woods being king of the ring. And they did Carmelo Hayes, his Black History Month moment being unifying the NXT North America,
the man that's collecting gold,
and the Cruiserweight titles. So while out doing my research, I was doing a little bit of research on Mr. Bad Blood here.
Really?
And there is a lot of conflicting information about the man I can only call the Enigma, because some people say he was born in Alberta, Canada. Some people say he was born in LA. Some people say he's been wrestling for 28 years. Some people say he's only been wrestling for 14 years. I mean, it all depends on what your source is.
Exactly.
So, I might have to move you down the list to number 30.
Oh, wow. Wow, number 30. Well, Jesus Christ. That just made my day.
But yeah, with Keith Lee, he's dude's a big old nerd, big old Star Wars and
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
he's wearing a Pokemon hat on his fucking page.
His finisher
he's legitimately wearing a Pikachu hat on his thing.
And he's made quotes like that before, and once again,
people who really think
but
people who think that is a racist statement, you're stupid.
I don't understand it. And to clarify, I will say this: I started my career in 1993.
A year before,
June 16th, 1993, Rock Round the Clock, Montclair, California. If you calculate 2022 and you subtract 29, it is 1993.
Yes.
I ain't a mathematician, ladies and gentlemen, but I know how to fucking do math. And so I remember
But were you
on.
born in Calgary, Alberta, Canada?
Yes. Raised
Or are
in
you-
Los Angeles, California.
Damn it. Another webpage says you were born in Compton, California.
Residing in Compton, California.
Resigning.
No, it said boarding.
Hey, you know what, man? Look, I have
You're
held.
also currently the shit. Where was I?
Was it the AIWF American Champion?
AI.
Wait, hold up. You're also still the
OIWF.
titles held. According to WrestlingData.com, you're still the NWA Continental Heavyweight title.
Oh, look, there it is right there.
And
Yeah,
if I go over to, I forgot.
I've held that title. I retired as that champion. That belt has been retired. As a matter of fact, that's the belt right here.
Yeah.
Right there. That's it.
Oh yeah,
right
you're
there.
also still the current AIWF America's Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, well, that's not it either. Somebody needs to update their goddamn shit. Okay.
Man, whoever used a Wikipedia.
One website had me wrestling 12 matches over the course of 30 years. And one website actually had it right. It was like 4,575 matches.
Wow, really?
And
That many
it
matches?
it was literally right down to the night I wrestled Miko Maestro at BCW 2 weeks ago.
That was 4,475?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not cagematch.com.
Cagematch.net is so wrong about shit.
It's not Cage Match.
So wait, are we
It's
gonna
almost
count
as bad
down?
as Wikipedia. It's
So
almost
wait,
as
are
bad as
we
Wikipedia.
gonna count down the road of 5,000 matches for Bad Blood over here?
So here's the thing. I'm really tempted to write his Black History Month profile like he's an enigma with just conflicting data,
Do
information.
No,
Maybe
you
like,
are.
oh man, was he
Like,
really
but I'll
born
tell you
in
what,
this?
I know where you can
Born
find
in
him.
this?
Is he 6 foot? Is he 5'5"? Is he
Is he-
220? Is he 130? Is he white? Is he black? Is he Asian?
Wait, so
is he a
so
woman?
Totally, one of his profile pictures is the question mark. I'm straight up gonna take the picture of Bacon.
Oh yeah, Bacon. I was just gonna say. I was gonna say
last
Bacon.
known photo.
Last known
Yeah,
photo,
no.
a sperm.
Randy Orton snaked down the entrance.
Wow. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, like internet wrestling database has like no good data for you.
It has no good
Wow.
data, period. If you Google Buddy Highway, it probably says he's just started his wrestling career like 2 days ago.
Man, buddy,
I remember I had
2 days
one.
ago?
I was looking into something about. I think it was I was doing an interview with Baron Black, and I think it had Baron Black wrestling like 7 matches, and I was like,
Oh wow.
7 matches? I've seen like 30 matches on AEW Dark and Dark Elevation.
Yeah.
So obviously
Yeah.
he's been fucking working, you know. And then it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So getting back to AEW. The
Oh,
reason I
man.
brought Keith Lee up is because, you know, being that it is a free agency day, everyone was really hoping and praying that Keith Lee and Mia Yim just debuted at AEW. So when they brought the whole thing up about Brian Kendrick not being in a match, Twitter blew up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have thought so too. I didn't even
Everyone
realize
was
that
like,
was
can
happening
you
with Brian
imagine
Kendrick.
if Keith Lee showed up to face him? Can you imagine if
Karrion Kross
showed up? Can you imagine if
Which
Lindsay
actually
Dorado?
makes sense.
Shout out to my boy Lindsay Dorado.
Wyndham
If Lindsay Dorado
Rotunda.
showed up. Wyndham Rotunda is not going to show up, Shane.
Wyndham Rotunda, if you're hearing this, please
Wyndham
debut at
Rotunda showed up in
AEW.
the women's Royal Rumble.
I will tell you one thing though. I'm a little fucking mad about this, and I posted it and I sent it to you guys in our private chat.
I didn't.
Veer came.
He
And
finally came?
He came so hard that we didn't even fucking see it.
What?
Veer showed up at the Rumble. There's go to Sean Ross Sapp. Sean Ross Sapp posted a picture of Veer at the Rumble in the ring.
Was he supposed to be number 30?
In the ring.
Let me find that damn picture.
in the ring.
I was angry. I was
In
angry.
the ring.
Yes.
He
showed up. Let me see if I can find
Was he setting up the ring?
Oh my God.
Hey, did Sean Ross, you misread. Sean Ross Sapp said he was at catering. He didn't say he was in the ring. He said he was catering.
No.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he was in catering.
He
He
had
a ring.
So he was in catering.
Oh man, I would have popped the blue chew if he actually came. Shit.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna share something. I'm gonna share my screen real quick because I want to get this shit out there because I was a little mad when I saw this. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm so mad that Veer came.
Oh man,
he came. He saw. He left. Goddamn Veer Mahan. Veer came.
What? No.
Veer finally showed up. WWE Raw. Look at that shit. Are you kidding me?
What's that, a dark match?
Veer. Yes. Veer has been on Raw this whole fucking time. Veer has been coming to Raw.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, that doesn't count. Come on.
Veer has been on Raw.
Doesn't count.
Hey. Veer came. Okay. Veer came all over the place on Raw. He was there.
No DNA doesn't count.
All right, back to AEW.
All right. Anyway, so I was really hoping that Keith Lee would show up. People were like going crazy on Twitter, like, dude, is he like who's gonna show up? This thing is like, there are pictures posted from FTR with Shane McMahon.
My brother.
The tweet was "Holla at your boys."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just
saying. That's hilarious.
I'm just saying. Can you imagine?
Got a question for you.
Shoot.
Is Brandy Rhodes a heel?
Good question. Do we gotta talk about?
I didn't want to talk about that segment.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you, AEW knocks it out of the park every week. But today's segment with her,
I'm sorry. Every segment.
I'm sorry, but Dan Lambert keeps showing up.
Every segment with her and Dan Lambert.
Yeah.
And Cat.
But Dan Lambert was getting pops. Like, what's really crazy about it is Dan Lambert was saying it what everyone else was thinking. The crowd was saying shut the fuck up during the whole thing.
And Brandy was just like playing it loud, like, no, they're not saying that.
So she called Chicago Cleveland by mistake.
They were in Cleveland last week, so was she?
I didn't even
hungover. Oh no, it was really funny because she just came out and she was like, "Oh, I love when I come back here to Cleveland. Oops, I mean Chicago."
Maybe on purpose.
I don't know if it was on purpose or not because she looked really, really like embarrassed that she actually said it.
And the Chicago was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, when you get a state name wrong, you would just get booed out of the building.
So
like,
Lambert's
called like this. Chicago don't give no fucks. They give two shits in the fuck.
Oh yeah, none whatsoever. So okay, that was just a question. So we'll skip past that, and we'll also skip past the.
Wait. I do want to say this though.
Oh shit!
The funniest line that Brandy said tonight was, "And Ethan Page, we only chummed up to you so we can get closer to Josh Alexander."
Yeah, I got that.
Shout out to our boy Josh Alexander, but she dropped names. Man, she dropping names like 5'9" was dropping dimes on his fellow gang members.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, quite honestly, man, like that whole segment sucks balls.
It really did. I almost fell asleep during that one.
I did fall asleep during that one. But the one thing that really bothered me was the fact that Dan Lambert is getting more airtime. Like he was
I
on heat
thought
twice.
after that whole 5-on-5.
Oh wait, but let's talk about Paige Vanzant. Paige Vanzant runs onto the ring, smiling.
The pull apart was some bullshit.
Dude, the girls were laughing and giggling and smiling. Camera caught people like smiling. I'm like, what in the actual fuck is going on here? That's what I meant by I want to skip past this, because I'm gonna say this something now, ladies and gentlemen. I talk so bad about WWE's product, and people
But when
always
you're
say,
gonna smile and stop a brawl,
people always say, "Oh man, you shit on WWE so much, but you're all over AEW like it being the gods in the professional wrestling." Well, ladies and gentlemen,
WWE
I'm about to
deserves
shoot
it.
some real shit to you right now. That segment fucking sucked balls. It was
Yes, it did.
horrible. The pull apart, the laziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Then you even
All
start
the women
brawling.
involved, all the women involved should be fucking off TV. It was that bad. When you're doing something like this and you're smiling and giggling during a fucking pull apart, it was horrible. You totally diminished everything.
Let me pull you.
So, dude, here's the thing. I really, even thinking back to when this whole angle began, I don't know why Brandy's involved.
Me neither. She's not
Besides
good.
the fact that she's Cody's wife, I don't know why Brandy's involved. Wait, hold up. I don't know why Dan Lambert's involved. I really thought after the whole 5-on-5 thing, I thought it was a done, and I was kind of hoping that it would be finished because that shit was horrible.
Yeah.
It was probably the worst shit.
Bar was the only person who left out of there. Like even Jack Swagger was like, "Hey, you know what?
I'm out.
Fucking, I'm gonna go do some other shit real quick."
You know what's really funny though?
Thinking.
You know what's really funny though? If you look at that segment, the people in the segment all look like shit, except for Scorpio Sky because he didn't say shit.
No.
Yeah.
He just stood there.
Laughing.
Yeah, he didn't say shit, so he didn't look like an idiot. But the rest of them did. It was bad, man. It was bad.
Next segment.
Pew.
So what was the next segment, Shane? You're the man.
Match 2.
To one of my favorite quotes of the night.
What was that?
Shoot.
Penta El Zero and Pac, the bastard Pac.
The bastard Pac.
Versus the House of Black.
House of Black. Zeno.
So
Tony Schiavone going, he's not really blind.
It's staying.
No shit. No shit.
Like, you was really surprised.
No,
about
motherfucker,
that
he's not Daredevil.
Like, oh my god, right? I wanted that Daredevil gimmick so freaking bad.
I don't know.
He's not really blind. What a brilliant maneuver. No,
oh my god, he's not Charlie Cox? Holy shit.
Dude, I laughed so hard.
I did too. Like now I'm thinking about it. I know,
like, ha ha.
He is
not
so
really blind.
He was so excited about it. He was, like, I don't know if he like didn't like he actually thought in his heart of hearts that he was blind or something, but he fucking popped so hard, bro. I was like, Tony, calm down. It's okay, man.
That's like me on Friday coming to the airport to pick you up, and I show up.
Okay, so here's what I think.
A pair of shades and a cane, and you'd be like, how the fuck you get here?
Okay, so here's what I think what happened. I feel like everyone else knew, and nobody told Tony.
Yeah. It was a plot against Tony. This was all Adam Cole's fault. Adam Cole was like, shh, don't tell Tony.
Yo, you said you was crippled, B.
we were fucking with you.
Oh man,
we were fucking with you.
Man, I'm just saying. You know what else made me laugh about this whole scenario is Tony Schiavone. Okay, so we go back to a video interview with Adam Cole, and he's yelling at Brandon Cutler, right? Turn the camera on, Brandon. The fucking camera's on. He's like, turn the camera on, Brandon. And then he goes off. He goes off about how he didn't lose his match, how he is he's the only undefeated guy in AEW. And he's so angry, you know, like he's angry about this and he's angry about that, and you're gonna see a whole new Adam Page. He's like, shut the camera off. Shut the camera off. And as he does that, I don't know if you guys caught it, but Tony Schiavone goes, what a fucking douche.
Tony Schiavone is
Tony is so salty, man.
Salty.
If you're watching this, Tony Schiavone, I'm gonna send you a fucking umbrella and a dress so you can be like the Morton's chick, okay? Because you're salty as fuck, dude.
I want
I'm here
a
for it,
cameo from Tony Schiavone. That's what
I'm here for it. Like,
Yeah.
I'll get him to give you a cameo. Just be like,
Yeah, give me a cameo.
man, I'm here for it, man, because he was all over the place. Man.
Just
Anyway.
just get an audio clip of him yelling, "It's Shane!"
Yeah.
It's
Right.
Shane!"
Stink style.
Speaking of that, Shane, congratulations on becoming an affiliate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane was spotlighted.
Yep, I was also on a recap video of the up-and-coming independent wrestling game for the Wrestling Code, which I am really excited for. Hopefully, we'll have more news about that when later this year.
Man,
that's cool that you were on it.
All the money just raining in.
I know. I wasn't expecting myself to be in a video, and when I saw myself, I literally lost my shit.
Let me go buy stock in Blue Chew right now because I know the
Damn.
money's about to go up.
Shane's like, as soon as I get that first affiliate check, I know what I'm gonna get. A lifetime
Man, I
supply
want
of Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Hey, Blue Chew, if you're listening to me, sponsor my stream. I'll sponsor the shit out of that.
Wow, he sure the hell would. Shane will be slinging it like it's drugs. Like, yo, y'all want this Blue Chew?
Not only I want Blue Chew to sponsor me, Taco Bell and Mountain Dew. 3 goals right there.
Wow. Taco Bell and Mountain Dew. You want to be juiced up and juiced
Oh,
up.
yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, man, Blue Chew and Mountain Dew, I think that might end up in charges getting filed.
I think your heart might blow up.
Like legal in some states.
Damn.
Your doctor gonna be real mad at you when he runs
Right?
your blood every year.
Oh, man.
Some insurance companies gonna drop you like a bad habit.
Yeah.
Man. Shane gonna end up in the hospital. Massive erection. I can be like, what happened? He's gonna be like, I don't know, man. I took
a lot of Blue Chew and I drank so many Mountain Dew. I don't know what happened afterwards.
The Mountain Dew just got to me. I don't know.
He's like, sir, why are your ankles swollen? Those are my nuts.
And it's only 8:44, not 9 o'clock.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't do it.
We were doing so good until this very point.
Hey, we were doing good till you mentioned you and your Mountain Dew and your Blue Chew. So with that being
mix that stuff
said,
together, sticking that to my vein, I'll just
Well,
be in another place.
Is there a Mountain Dew White Lightning?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And while we calm Shane down, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Woo, calm me.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane, are you okay now? Are you okay?
Probably. No promises.
Shane, we want to make sure you're okay, man. I don't need you passing out on the stream. People are worried.
Hey, Shane, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How exactly does the Taco Bell pass work?
Oh, I'm not doing the whole Taco Bell pass thing. I just do it from Grubhub. That's what I do. Yeah.
Do you get like 30 tacos a month, like unlimited tacos? Like, how does that work out?
Honestly, I have not even looked into that. I just see that on the commercial. And
Okay.
as much of a Taco Bell fan I am, I'm surprised I have not done that yet.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this real quick. So
He's
Chris
not
Jericho,
blind. Oh.
Chris Jericho appears on the screen and and starts going off about the inner circle.
And he
About
said it's
how
mandatory
he
meeting.
is now he's demanding that
Demanding.
on February 9th, next week, AEW Dynamite,
Yep.
they are going to have an inner circle team meeting.
Oh man.
We haven't seen Jake Hager in fucking how long? Sammy doesn't even come out with them anymore.
No, he did not. He's doing his own shit.
So
Jericho
the last time we
is
saw them was
doing
about 2 weeks ago, and Jake Hager, they were on TV. Jake Hager walked away. Sammy was not. Was Sammy there? I don't think Sammy was there.
No.
And then the tag team walked away. So it's since they've all been together, it's last time was at the pay-per-view.
All out?
Yeah.
Yeah. During that stupid match they had against top team.
Yeah.
Or Brandy
and
Rhodes
then
call them
and then
America's
one
top
time after
kitties.
that, we saw Sam McGuire wearing the inner circle leather jacket. And then that was it.
Yeah, they're totally gonna be fighting each other during that mandatory meeting.
I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know,
something that
because-
was equally as stupid.
So the thing is here, Jake Hager, I don't know what his investment is right now. So here's a breakdown. Sammy's got other shit going on.
Yeah, he does.
I hate to say the term beneath him, but I mean, he doesn't need this. Jack Swagger, and he seems like that dude who got a day job, who did like he's got a job at Google, he's a Google executive who's making more money than AEW is paying him, so he don't need this shit either. And so it's like Jericho and
Victor in the chat.
Yeah, some other people, and that's all who's really concerned with anything else. I'm
over this whole thing. I'm over this whole scenario.
Well, so who's left with? So remember, for a while it was Pinnacle versus Inner Circle.
Yes,
Correct.
I think that was just also a one-off thing to do for Pinnacle and Inner Circle.
So with Pinnacle now, it seems kind of like Wardlow is still on board. And so you've got Wardlow, MJF, Shawn Spears.
You still have, and you have the FTR because they came out with them during that whole beatdown last week.
Yep, FTR.
So Pinnacle's still a thing. Inner Circle is not.
Nope.
I mean, so much for gang warfare. I mean, the only thing that Jericho can do is rebuild a new team.
Yeah, but who wants to team with him?
Exactly.
Quite honestly, he is I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. You can at me on Twitter if you want. He's a fucking leech.
No, dude, you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
I mean, you're really better off going with Team Taz at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, you're better. Well, you're not better off. But I mean, you're another option is Dan Lambert. At this point.
Gross.
We'll get to that too because I'm a little fed up with this whole thing. I'm kind of confused, but I'm here for it because at the end of the day, it's going to make sense.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this.
AHOF is that's not really an option.
Yeah, we ain't talking about
that. House of Black, if you kind of fit into that niche, that could be an option for you. But Inner Circle, not really.
No.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know about that.
Maybe they'll rebuild Nightmare Factory.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. So Malachi Black and the Kings of the Black Throne win the match due to the missed in the eye of Pinto 0M. So the next match we have is Ruby Soho taking on Nyla Rose and Lars. What's his name? Lars Erickson. Lars Fredrickson.
Yes.
The lead singer Rancid was at ringside. It's a high five, all this cool shit. And Nyla Rose beats Ruby Soho's ass.
So here's the thing. I'm not the person to talk about woke culture and interfering in wrestling per se. However, I thought it was hilarious. Jim Ross, talking about wrestling psychology, was talking about how Nyla Rose was using her size and strength to really make Ruby Soho keep moving fast to wear her out. Okay. But the way he stated it, he maybe in his head, he thought that he was saying that Nyla Rose was fat or big. And he said, not, how did he say it? Not to cast aspersion on her or not to,
he was trying
he kind of took a few steps there. In other words, not to call her fat, but
she's fat. Yeah.
I was like, hey, JR, I get it, dude.
I get it. You're trying.
She's a bigger person trying to wear out a smaller person. She's doing rope-a-dope or whatever, whatever. But he was really doing a little bit too much right there. trying to cover his tracks. And I was like, dude, JR, I get it. It's not like JR was like, look at that Negro in the ring.
You better not have said that Black History Month. JR would be canceled. Man. JR would be canceled like fucking Netflix on a Friday night.
That was the other thing. He said Nyla Rose, the Native Warrior?
Yeah,
is that her gimmick?
She's a native beast.
Native beast.
Is that her gimmick?
No, her gimmick is that she's the native beast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, native beast, fine. Is she Native American?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Only reason I asked that is because it wasn't until it was probably last year when I was listening to the Pritchard podcast that I found out that the Ultimate Warrior was supposed to be a Native American gimmick. And I remember driving my car and I was like, what the fuck? So, yeah, okay, fine. I mean, I guess I all right. I mean, she doesn't have to come out in the headdress and be Tatanka.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. No, that's what WWE will do, though.
If she was in WWE, that's what she would have done.
Yeah.
So, then we go backstage. The Gun Club still trying to get a championship opportunity, the Ass Boys. So, did you guys see the Danhausen Ass Boy video?
Yes.
So funny. The guy squeezing his butt cheeks on the toilet made me laugh so much.
It was a
anyway, so the Gun Club still looking for a tag team championship opportunity. They attack Jungle Boy and throw him out in the fucking snow.
Man, that's cold.
3-on-1, they beat the hell out of him. It's funny. So speaking of beating the hell out of someone, Lance Archer and Hangman Adam Page got into a fight last week. Now it's the Texas Death Match next week live on AEW Dynamite.
No, I'm sorry. They don't announce a Texas Death Match. Lance Archer says we're having a Texas Death Match.
Are you gonna tell him no?
And Adam Page says All right.
Okay.
No,
Whatever.
look. Last week, Adam Page was like,
Oh,
what?
really?
Like, what?
He's like, okay,
You know?
okay, whatever.
So then
Whatever.
tonight, Page comes down and says, yo, I want to fucking fight. We can do it right now. We ain't got
He
to wait till
only
next week.
defended the title two times
Yeah.
only. And
He's
I'm
very
tired
upset
of it.
about. He's very upset
Yeah.
about his lack of title defenses, which I can completely understand.
And I think
So-
after the whole Lance Archer thing, he's gonna do open challenges for the AEW World Title.
I doubt that. But the fact that he came out and he's like, "Yo, I want to fight," you know, and Jake the Snake Roberts and once again Dan fucking Lambert. I don't get it.
I'm so sick of
Yeah.
seeing Dan Lambert.
Like Dan Lambert came out and they're running there talking shit, and then Lance Archer was like, "Yo, let's go!" Throws the mic down and just goes to the ring, and like before they can start brawling, like they start brawling a little bit, Lambert hits Adam Page in the back with a chair, and Adam Page is like, "Yo, what the fuck was that?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't even hurt.
Yeah, like yo, what was that? So then he turns around and boom, Archer just fucking nails him.
Bah.
Archer choke slams him on the fucking the upright stairs. So that really hurt. That had to fucking hurt really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Even I was just like,
It leaves him laying. So next week during this Texas death match, where there's the only way you can win is either pin the guy or he can't get up for the 10 count.
Or you have to kill somebody.
I mean, he is a murder hawk monster. I mean, I'm just
Unlike
saying,
Goldberg.
yeah, he's
Goldberg's a liar.
It's going to be violent. It's going to be violent. And I think after laying the champion out 2 weeks in a row,
2 weeks.
that's kind of a telltale sign the champ's going to win. But here at AEW, you never fucking know.
Yeah, they can pull the swerve.
Like, I mean, it's like Isaiah Swerve Scott up in this shit. Like, you don't know which way he's coming.
Oh, man.
He might get fired.
I mean, he might show up in AEW because, think about it.
Boom.
Oh, no. Hit Row won't ever come to AEW because our boy Top Dollar got heat with the Bucks.
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy Top Dollar. Follows the podcast. Texas Death Match in Atlantic City. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy, right?
I see what they did there.
I mean, it should have been like a Russian roulette or a slots match or a fucking blackjack to 21.
Did you say
I
a
don't know,
slop match?
craps or something.
Or a New Jersey Mafia match.
A slop match sounds like something JB would do.
It'd take place in the local waste management facility.
Bada bing, bada boom match.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom. Texas death match in the room. How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
See what you did there.
Oh man, call me Luke Skywalker with the mic here, buddy.
Oh, how dare you say Luke Skywalker?
Don't cancel me. I said Luke Skywalker. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine if I said? Can you imagine if I said Mandalorian? Oh shit.
No.
Grogu. Oh shit. I'm gonna be in trouble now.
No. Well,
anyway, so the main event of the night, MJF.
It's 8:59.
Oh,
the main event. Yeah, 8:59, ladies and gentlemen.
It's 9 o'clock.
Hold on. It's almost 9 o'clock. So
Man, here we go.
at the top of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and put over the bodyslam.net.
Oh man, time for us to be so naughty.
Yo, shh.
Oh yeah.
Shane.
Main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event of tonight's show.
Who's gonna tug the bar behind?
We saw MJF
Maxwell Jacob Friedman
defeat CM Punk.
Cooking Meth Punk.
After punching him with the Dynamite ring. We almost saw Wardlow turn.
The bling to the eye.
We almost saw Wardlow turn tonight.
He almost turned his face.
The big old baby face.
Big old baby face.
Powerbomb.
This was Punk's first loss since January 2014. God damn.
Two.
That's a long time.
The
And
sleeper hold with the tape.
not only that, but it looks like Punk was watching some Bad Blood matches.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will say this, ladies and gentlemen.
The single axe handle to the head.
Look, MJF, Maxwell, Jacob Freeman
He did the Maxwell lock.
on Twitter made sure that everyone knew that on 2/2/2022,
The Dusty.
in the second city of Chicago, Illinois,
Chi-Town.
he not only
Oh,
beat
the
CM Punk
Chicago.
once, he says, and I quote, "So I beat that bum twice
I'm not Goldberg.
in the second city." It was amazing. It was awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
going to do what Colt Cabana couldn't do.
Wow. You mentioned the
I'm
Claudia
going to make
Steeler.
Shane McMahon twice the man that you are.
Wow. Sure, you're right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we ask you every week. You can donate to bodyslam.net to help keep the website going so we can continue to bring you a wide
Why?
and entertaining variety of pro wrestling and MMA related content.
Put a dub.
It's easy, ladies and gentlemen. All you gotta do is go to www.slamchats.com.
Shane takes 20s.
That's www.slamchat.com.
Bad Blood takes quarters.
Wow.
Because that's a sack of quarters. You see,
Got me taking spare change.
He
Oh,
can
damn.
money's money.
he can use those quarters
Hey,
to
20
buy
is
some
20.
Gotta do
Blue
laundry
Chew.
somehow.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why 9 o'clock is the Roundtable Purist podcast after dark.
tongue the fart box.
So look, quite honestly, the show was pretty good. They had a couple of hiccups, but all in all, the stories were compelling.
The main event made up for it.
Made me want to actually watch next week. Hell, I want to know what's going to go on Rampage because on Rampage that's going to be a lit show too.
Right?
Yeah, they really advertised the hell out of Rampage for some of the upcoming matches. The only complaint I had about the MJF CM Punk match is that some of the moves on CM Punk's part seemed really telegraphed.
Yeah. I'll agree. I agree to that. Totally 1000% agree to that.
However, what I will say is that as a heel, MJF wrestled a smart match.
Yes, he
He
did.
did actually.
A very smart match. I totally disagree with the ref restarting the match. I was like, fuck that. He won. You counted the 1, 2, 3. You said that he lost. That tape could have come from anywhere.
And the bad part about it was it's always Bryce. It's always Bryce. Look,
Yeah.
he dropped the tape and the ref was looking for him to drop the tape. Like
Correct.
it was like he paused for a second, like, okay, I'm gonna raise your hand, so drop the tape. Okay, drop the tape.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay, are you dropping the tape or not? Oh, there it is. Like he looked for it. Like, dude, like for me to sit here and be like, oh shit, there's the tape. Like, I don't know. It just that was the one thing that kind of like ruined that match for me. The dirty finish like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It just left a nasty taste in my mouth. Like, when Shane sucks down a whole bottle of Blue Chew, just like that.
Hey, so in response to Indie Taker, yes, we know all about the dusty finish. We know all about the ref restarting the match. In this case, it seemed really contrived.
The question from Victor Nash said, "Who do you think is going to first to show up to AEW on the free agents thing?"
I'm hoping Keith Lee. I'm hoping Keith Lee shows up.
Yes.
Keith Lee, Johnny Gargano. Fuck. Scotty Too Hottie. Shit.
Turn it up. Banging it, banging it, banging it.
No.
I was joking about Scotty Too Hottie.
Worms.
I was joking about Scotty Too Hottie.
Matt Cardona again.
I mean, you never know. If Matt Cardona shows up, that'd be awesome. Like he should, he should come back as a heel with Cody.
Oh.
I mean, Matt Cardona just
He's
popped
he's the king of the Indies right now.
The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody as a heel tag team, I would love it. Let's go.
Wow, Shane, you just came up with a great ass fucking gimmick right now.
Shane.
Me.
Shane.
Wow.
Me.
Shane.
Me.
Shane.
Me.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Okay. I see.
Shane, you need to do this. Trademark that shit like 2 days ago.
I see you. I see you right now, man.
Yeah.
Shane's the fuck, dude.
Much respect.
Yeah.
Kudos. Man, Shane was like the sweet life of Zach and Cody. Man,
I
can
can
just see it now.
just think of the promos they could do. They could put that
And
in
then
the hotel.
Jericho Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
What if Cody teams up with Zach at GCW?
And the only reason I know about this is because my kids watch, Disney Channel. So yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did live on a cruise ship. That's right.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I got a 13-year-old daughter, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I know that shit.
Hey man, the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was a real funny show back on the Disney Channel. But yeah, Sweet Life of Zack and
You know what?
Cody.
Hey,
Really.
Killer Cross and Scarlet.
Man,
Yep.
Yeah.
This totally makes up for the whole vampire thing.
No, nothing will ever make up for that.
No, it was
Nothing
it was
will ever
supposed
make
to
up
be
for that.
Super Shredder. He was
Look.
supposed to be some type of Super Shredder, and it didn't work.
What,
Yeah.
Kevin Nash?
No, Killer Cross.
Look, Killer Cross was the
You said Killer Cross was supposed to be Super Shredder?
Yeah, because of that whole gimmick where the gladiator stuff. It reminded
Dude,
me.
he was the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. What are you talking about? Here comes the Gimp. Here comes the Gimp.
Oh man.
Yeah, but Killer Cross and Scarlet Boudreaux would be great. But let's talk about Rampage real quick. Before we get out of here, let's talk about Rampage because Rampage is gonna be lit.
So we got Jade Cargill versus
26-0 underway.
No one. As a matter of fact, me and Jay Cargo share the same record now. As of last Sunday, your boy 26-0 with the OIWA North American Heavyweight Championship title defenses. That's right, gonna make it 27-0 this weekend when I beat down Jay Baptiste in Stanton, California.
And since we can't find this information online, what does OIWA stand for?
We certainly can't find this information online.
Oh my Jesus Christ! What do you mean you can't find it online?
Oh.
All you gotta do is look at my Facebook page.
You're more of an enigma than Jeff Hardy.
Oh, I'm an enigmatic champion right here. Look, all you gotta do is go look up the OIWA on Twitter, OIWA Wrestling on Twitter.com. But if you want to know what the OIWA stands for, it's Organized International Wrestling Association. It is a group of guys that formed this coalition of championships, this coalition of professional wrestling companies from around the world: Italy, France, Japan, China, the United States. It's basically a company doing what the NWA should have did the right way.
The right way.
Does everybody call it Big Red?
No, that's my name. That's my girlfriend.
Okay.
Don't try to steal her. Look, the OIWA is where the indies come to conquer the world. And that's what we're doing. We're conquering the world.
Like TJP.
Speaking of TJP, ladies and gentlemen, next Sunday night, live at the Colony.
Next Sunday?
Already?
Yes, February 13th. My Bloody Valentine.
Crap, that was fast.
My Bloody Valentine. You're going to have the BCW Worldwide Champion, Just Exciting, facing TJ Perkins.
Hey, are we going to have TJ Perkins on this show before his match?
You know what? That's a good. You know what? Let me text him and ask him if he's available to pop on the podcast. Maybe Friday. No, wait.
Not Friday.
Not Friday.
We will not have a
Not
show
Friday.
Friday, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Julian and I will have a special 10 p.m. 10. Well, I get in like a 10:30 shit.
But you know what?
Julian and I
You
are gonna have a
invited me.
special
Private screening.
them boys hang out in L.A.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
gonna
lot of fun.
fly down to
I wish I
California.
was
to do-
invited.
Shut your mouth, Shane. Going to fly down to California and defend the OIWA North American Heavyweight Championship live at TWE.
Oh,
Traditional Wrestling Entertainment.
sorry to interrupt you, but Victor Nash said that Mercedes Martinez versus Thunder Rosa match is going to be on Rampage or Dynamite.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and break down the TNT. I mean the AEW Rampage for Friday. We got the FTW Championship match. Ricky Starks.
That bitch show.
Ricky Starks defending the FTW Championship against Jay Lethal. They got
Hold on.
heat.
Hold on. Did Taz give this permission?
Taz said it was okay. Taz was like, "Yo,
Taz was all right.
go ahead, defend the belt. It's okay."
Did he say shit at 7:55?
Jay Lethal said, "You gotta ask your daddy." And Ricky Starks was like, "My daddy? I ain't calling no man daddy." And then a friend of the channel, very good person inside and out of the ring, but she did that predictions 2 years ago. She is Thunder Rosa facing off against Mercedes Martinez, and I'm gonna tell you right now, ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
going to be a good match.
if you have never seen
Worlds
a great
collide.
women's match, tune into fucking AEW Rampage, because this match is going to be
We should totally get Thunder
lit.
Rosa on the show.
We're talking. It's going to be a barn burner. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Two of the most
scoops of
talented
hate.
women in professional wrestling. Shout out to Thunder Rosa. Then we have a TNT Championship match that was made tonight on Dynamite, and we have Sammy Guevara, the champion, defending
The
the championship
Spanish
against
God
Isaiah
himself.
Cassidy,
Let's go.
the Spanish God. Isaiah Cassidy, one half a private party, challenging for the title. And then we have the man that I'm going to start calling Angry Adam Cole. As Angry Adam Cole takes on Evil Uno. Because Angry Adam Cole said he's going to kill Uno.
You
He
mean
said,
the
I'm going
Shug?
to kill Uno.
Hey,
Like, why does
that
everyone
last
hate
match
Uno?
was not sanctioned. It does not count
It
against his
does
record.
not count on this record. Did everybody
it's
still
funny.
say, "Oh, he was very"?
It's funny
Mayday.
because Adam Cole and his girlfriend, the one and only Britt Baker, have both lost lights out matches, but they are still DMD. They both lost these lights out matches. They still came out looking like a rose if you smell what the Rock is cooking. They both came out with a better persona. Adam Cole came in. Everyone knows Adam Cole's one of the best in the world, but he legitimately said tonight he's going to destroy everyone and start taking what he wants.
Yes.
So I'm looking for him to go and beat up Tony Schiavone. So
Tony
That'd be
Schiavone
awesome.
versus Adam Cole. Let's do it.
He can beat
Yeah.
Jim Ross. He
with a
can't beat
Brit
Jim
on the
Ross.
pole match. No pun intended, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us once again on this wonderful Wednesday night of professional wrestling. So what? Well, I mean, I thought Julian was gonna tell the fans where they can watch us.
Oh,
Of course.
Oh, Julian.
If you're in the Portland, Oregon area-
wait, Julian, before you start talking to people, you gotta let them know, man. You gotta give them the Julian time.
Oh, yeah. If you're in the Portland, Oregon area and you want to see all of this
All of it
on your TV,
on your screen.
tune in on Mondays at 10 p.m. on channel 22 Xfinity TV and channel 8002 CenturyLink TV.
Oh wow.
If you can withstand more of all this chocolate goodness,
Chocolate City.
tune in on Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m.
Tuesday
channel
too?
23 Xfinity TV and channel 8003 CenturyLink TV. And if you're looking for a triple threat
Oh my God.
of dripping, bubbling, all encompassing, just permeating goodness
Goodness.
of wrestling podcast information.
Yes.
Tune into Channel 11, Xfinity TV, and CenturyLink TV.
Tell me more.
Not to mention, where can they find us on the podcast?
Oh my God.
Wow.
They can find us in all kind of places.
Yeah, you can even listen to us, but you can't listen while driving.
Wow. I don't know, man. But I will tell you this. They can always find us on Google Podcast, Apple, Spotify. Open up that box at Pandora, Amazon Music, and for the lovers, iHeart.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
All major podcast platforms that carry the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast every week. My God. It's going to be great. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We enjoy being here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night for some of the very best in pro wrestling podcasting. We enjoy you, and we hope that you enjoy all of us.
For all the news, wrestling, reviews, rumors, and roundup that we could stand.
All on www.bodyslam.net. That's where you can find it. And thanks to the Royal Rumble, we're going to say, rest in peace, 3MB.
They'll be back. It's always
Speaking of
next
being
year.
back,
Always next year.
It's always
Always,
next year.
always
it's
next
always
year.
next year. Sounds like when your football team gets their ass whooped.
Just
like the
remember,
Packers did. So
they
with
set
that
it
being
up
said,
for next year.
ladies and gentlemen, you won't have to wait till next year. You can tune in on Friday. Special time. To see your boy Julian and your boy the franchise doing crazy things in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, Victor, we're just getting started.
Now we get
Obviously,
record that.
Victor, obviously, Victor has not been around for
And if you want to
the
find me
cool
on
down. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us once again on this insightful Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast for the man in the chair, Shane Husky, for the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian. I am the franchise, and we will see you when we see you.